From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And we're off in Detroit. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Lamar back to throw. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Chase coming in motion right. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Now Jackson off the play action. Walker hauls it in. And they bring him down around the 34. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They kick the running back in motion. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my...
Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed. Got him the ball back.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. They go again with Taylor. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out. Because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Gay's kick is good. In the opening drive, the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. He's going to throw this one. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Great opening drive continues. First and 10 at the 33. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Just a field goal separates these two. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 29. Throw left side, complete. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions finish off their opening drive. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The lateral goes haywire, live ball. And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. Well, Brock, you know that I like to spin positive. So at the very least, they were able to get to that fumble and only give up 2. Easily could have been 6 there.
Well, why don't you haul down to the field and tell those defenders to be positive, too? Because some of their body language is a little dejected. I get it. You wanted 6 points once that ball hit the deck. But cheer up, boys. 2 points in possession, that's not bad either.
First and 10 now from the 30. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's a throw. Cut out left. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Lions the 1st. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. We'll cobble together a yard there. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Connects on one with Jameson Williams. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's within striking distance. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Again, it's Gibbs. Runs it in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions go up by 12. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Lions bump the lead up to 13 points. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Lamar. He's got Smith. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be a 1st down. Play action now with Jackson. This one taken in by Chase. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And they'll have first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, ball at the 36. They go play fake with Jackson. Vacates quickly left side. Pass is caught at the 9. And he'll be just inside the 10 before he goes out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Taylor now up the middle. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Another shot for Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They move 2 yards closer. That's going to bring up third goal from the 5.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
And he's in. Touchdown! The Tigers make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And these guys get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Returns looking good so far. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 23-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Trying again following the sack. Launches one deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Now looking to throw. He's on the move. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
They've got a man in motion. 2nd and 10 now. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a third down.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing off the play fake here. Touchdown, Detroit. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat from them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Back to throw it. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45.
Lions 23, Tigers 10.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
At their 48-yard line.
Another one for Gibbs. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
At the 49-yard line.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. It is Cup, left side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Setting up a throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that gives the Lions the 1st. From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So 2nd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Surprise here. They're running for it. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Second down carry for Taylor. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Dax Hill up for the stop.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
And the Lions into a nickel set for 3rd down. Now it's Lamar. Complete beyond the marker. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down. Working quickly here. On 1st down, Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So it'll be 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why. And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Jackson now on 3rd. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Give him 32 on the play. And it'll give him a 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Lamar off the play fake. And the defender comes away with it. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Will they stop him? There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. And sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Now Jackson off the play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Straight ahead with Taylor. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal. Lamar now from the gun. Chased out to his right. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
I'll say this, if you're willing to chance a throw like that, an early down is where you want to do it. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work out, but you still got time now to try to find something else on the play sheet.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick 6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie. And then starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Taylor. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Offense up to the line fast. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that makes it 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
It's tipped away. It's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. The Tigers getting their punt team out there. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60 plus. And he can't dig him out from deep on their own side. He stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He put everything he had into this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing going on 2nd and 10. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Defense with an excellent opportunity and a stop here on 3rd down. Pass play now. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Tigers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. A give left side to Taylor. And it's a nice gain, but they needed just 1 more yard to move the chains. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Motioning one of the tight ends. They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And he gets this up in enemy territory on a decent gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They're going Taylor. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's completed right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions throwing 6 more on the blowout. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Lions continue piling on to this lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up. Running right, this is Taylor. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st down, here's Lamar. Hawkins isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Motioning left is their running back. Getting out to his left. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. There's a handoff for Taylor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Tiger.
They go play fake with Jackson. Brought in by Chase near the sideline. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll give him a first down. Lamar back to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. The 40. At the 20. And he makes the half goal. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions grow their lead yet again. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Jackson trying again after the pick. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. These guys hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Play action. Here's Jackson. Trying to push it deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Chase coming in motion right. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Man in motion here. Wow, they're going to pass it here. All in left side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. He'll look to throw. The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And now they face 2nd down. Throwing it again here. He brings it in. And in for the Detroit touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions tack on 7 more to their lead.
Riley Patterson to kick off for the Lions.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
First down and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Dax Hill. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Goal to go, they're passing. Has it in close. Touchdown, Detroit. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
He's throwing for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And you remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Lions will have it right at the opposing 30 after the interception and that return on top of it.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and it happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's cut at the 4. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game.
And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Lions running them out of the building. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. Yep. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. He doesn't like what he sees, so a touchback. They're going to begin at the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Another try following the sack. Forced out to his right. A bit of desperation on this team. And they pick him off again. DJ Turner comes up with it.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
He's trying to push the field. Big gain downfield. And in for the Detroit touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's one for the win column for the Lions. And this streak will live to see another week as they take down yet another opponent over Brock. What has been an incredible stretch of games for them.
I have to play like that because if I don't, people cry. They've been crying because my team good and I've been winning, so I say I'm going to start playing trash.